Welcome back to the Daydream Arcade Podcast, the show where it's not spicy Reddit stories, but it's all of our weird, hilarious, and sometimes unweird. Sometimes it's our weird banter.
Yes, just everything in between.
Into one. 100%. And I was originally going to come in here and ease our way into it, but we need to talk about what just happened a few minutes ago. Today, as we're recording this episode, it is the Super Bowl. It is the Sunday of the 9th of February. And
it is Super Bowl Sunday.
Yep. And we were going to get some friends together and watch the Super Bowl in Discord. And I named it the Superb Owl Party in honor of What We Do in the Shadows. And a couple minutes ago, we had a thing where I have to admit, I do this a lot.
Yes.
Where I clearly do not remember certain things that we have done in our friendship. And you want to kill me for it.
Yes. Yes, I do.
You know, you were telling me that you were going to go walk your dog or that you were going to be good for the Superb Owl.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, have I shown you the What We Do in the Shadows episode? And honestly, I thought that I had, but I wanted to be sure. And and I'm just going to share this text thread real quick. Have we seen the final season? Yes, dude. And I just said, wait, what? And you said, it's like I mean nothing to you. I feel like we haven't seen the season. How did the show end? Did we see like the documentary crew they closed up shop and then there was like 15 minutes left of the episode where they just did random shit?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. That sounds familiar. It was just a while ago.
And then I did the absolute, like, the biggest stereotypical thing that a guy could say to a woman when he's flustered. Shut up, you whore.
You see how he treats me? He forgets what the things we do. It's literally like my friendship means nothing. And then he calls me a whore.
I assume that you are a, what do they call it? A woman of the night?
I'm a woman of the night. God damn it. Respect me.
So you admit that you're a whore.
Woman of the night, not a whore, but rise up whores everywhere.
WHORE. I had to think that. I had to spell that out in my head. Woman of hell.
What?
Omits.
Woman of hell. Whore.
Energy. I don't know. I'm trying to think if we're
gonna
make
wrong.
an acronym for whore.
You spelled
WHORE.
You said WOHRE.
Oh.
You were like, woman of hell. I was like...
Woman hell. Woman has ovaries.
Ovaries. Really?
Running.
Exciting.
Empty.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, wait. No. Woman has ovaries. Really exciting.
Yeah.
It is. It is. 100%. I agree. Anyway, it's been a while since we've done one of these. I can't imagine that this will be something that we put out on a weekly basis, but I want to at least, because I think we put out in 2024 we put out maybe 4 new episodes.
I really couldn't tell you.
Yeah,
I have no
if it's
idea.
3, we'll round up to 4.
Okay.
Because that's how we do things here.
Okay.
And I'd say, it's February. It's very early in the year. Maybe we could do 6, a minimum of 6.
Okay.
Daydream Arcade
Shooting big.
episodes. Yeah.
Reaching for
and
the
I know
stars.
the channel's called the Daydream Arcade, and calling it the Daydream Arcade Podcast is because originally when we started this, we had no idea we were going to do Reddit stories or video games or anything like that. I mean, we haven't played a video game.
But I mean,
I
would consider spicy Reddit stories. I don't know if I consider that a podcast. I think it's a show.
I think it is a show. I think I would classify it as a show.
A lot of people say podcast, and I'm like, okay, but it's not.
Because it is an hour long.
I mean, yeah, but podcasts can be longer than that or shorter than that, like this.
That's true. I have heard 10-minute podcasts before, which,
Yeah.
by the way, I don't like 10-minute podcasts because when I put on a podcast, I like to put it on in the background and listen to it for a minute. But,
Yeah.
you know, I think, hey, if you're watching this from Spicy Reddit Stories, let us know if this is the first time you're watching a podcast episode of ours. Let us know if you think, do you consider Spicy Reddit Stories a podcast, or do you just consider it a show, like a side thing on our show, the Daydream Arcade Podcast? I've wanted to rename it a couple times, and I remember coming up with something that I thought was brilliant called the State of the Universe Address, but apparently it's already taken.
And this isn't really like a news show, though. It's literally just us talking to each other.
Isn't that the ironic part of it? That we could just talk about each other's lives. We could also talk about music sometimes. We talk about movies that we've seen. It is technically part of the universe. The state of the universe is our universe, not necessarily what goes on the outside. It could mean anything.
That's true. You have a point there.
And yeah, we could do. Well, I don't have animals. I was gonna say we could have a pet segment where we bring our pets on and show everybody.
I would show you guys my puppy, but she's asleep right now, and if I wake her up, she will start yelling.
Yeah, and this episode will cease to exist.
And we will not be recording anymore.
Yeah, it's 7 minutes. We're coming up with a 10-minute. We could release a 10-minute episode.
We can release a 10-minute episode.
Yeah, but that picture that Clarissa posted on her story that I sent you yesterday, that was like, it looked like she was smiling.
Yeah,
like really cute.
That was a really cute picture.
I feel bad because I did see a comment from somebody saying that their dog recently passed away and that they would love seeing like your dog.
I can show you guys a picture.
I mean, I was gonna say, could I post that picture on the subreddit? Would you be comfortable with?
Yeah, that's fine.
I know
that's fine.
People.
This is my puppy. Yeah. You can see very glary. Her name is Harley.
She's white.
She's very white. Her name is Harley. She is a Beagle mix with Norwegian Elkhound, and as of today, she just turned 6 months old.
Aww.
Yeah.
I thought she already was 6 months old.
Nope. She just turned 6 months today.
I think I had like a conversation or something. I think I had replied to the comments, tried to be like, oh, this is why she's not on the thing, is because she's really young and she'll start barking, and
she's a baby
that's
right
now. She's a baby. But I lied to them because it's been 6 months today. She was like 5 months before, so I'm just losing credibility stock on the internet. It's
literally,
fine. She's so sweet. She seems really
Betrayal.
sweet. Besides the fact that she betrayal. She seems really sweet. Betrayal.
No, she is a very sweet girl. She just gets very excited very easily, and she doesn't really know how to settle herself yet, and she constantly wants to be doing something. So whether that's chewing on the carpet when I'm not looking, or taking one of my shoes, or taking any article of clothing of mine when I'm not looking, she will try to take anything.
Does she try and eat it or rip it apart?
I haven't really given her a chance to find out what she wants to do, because I take it away from her, because I don't want her to get into a habit of thinking she can always have it. But yeah, she's a good girl. She just needs to mature a little bit more, because she's definitely a baby right now. She's a very sweet girl. She was obsessed with Clarissa.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, I was wondering if she was gonna be more hyperactive, especially with a new person around.
Yeah, she was really good. She was laying in bed with us for a little bit, and she was just being super cuddly and stuff.
I just realized that my keyboard was unplugged.
Oh.
Around what age do dogs settle down? It's never.
I've heard it's between 6 and 8 months is when they start to settle. So
6 and 8 months? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say years.
I would kill myself. 6 and 8 months. We're getting to there, and she's gonna get spayed soon because she's finally 6 months. So we're gonna spay her soon.
Okay. Does that also have to do with maybe hyperactivity?
I've heard that it could settle some dogs down. I've also heard that it's not really directly correlated to behavior, but it can because it messes with like hormones and stuff. So
Hormones,
it can, it can calm them down. So I'm really fucking hoping that it calms her down.
God, Morgan, my girlfriend, is away. I don't know why I have to like. I still have to like clarify that sometimes in stories for like new viewers and stuff. If I just say Morgan, people are like, is Morgan your best guy friend?" It's like,
Yes.
Do you know any male Morgans?
No.
I know 2. I've met 2 male Morgans in my life.
I've never met a male Morgan in my life.
Oh,
I've met many
shit.
female Morgans.
Okay. I know more female Morgans than I do males, but I have met a couple male Morgans. Anyway.
Have you ever met a male Kim?
A male Kim. Yes.
I have too.
My father.
My father, Kim Kardashian.
Kim Jong-un.
Oh. No.
Kim Kardashian's a man.
Yes.
Speaking of Kim Kardashian, we gotta get to at some point. But for those of you that are just listening to this, I mouthed the word Kanye to the camera. If you're listening to this on Spotify, hello. Apple Podcasts, hello.
Other audio, hello.
Hit us up. I don't think hit us up. I don't
Hit
think.
us up.
I don't think that we're on any other thing. I don't even think we're on Amazon.
Oh, okay.
We're just
Apple
on
and Spotify.
Apple and Spotify. Yeah. I mean, I could change that. I just haven't done it.
Wow, what a fucking loser.
Not allowing us to reach our full potential.
No.
I'm always holding us down.
Always.
Yeah. So anyway, Morgan's out of town. She's in Seattle this week for a trip. And I was originally a little nervous, and I don't like buying into this stuff. And like I talked about it in therapy and stuff. I realized I was being irrational, but you know, the whole entire like the flights that have been like the plane that crashed into the Black Hawk. And literally the day before she left, there was like this whole like incident in Seattle with another plane. And I was like, oh my God. But then it's
she's gonna die. Like
it's like dozens of flights go out like every like few minutes or so, you know, so it's fine. The likelihood of it happening to her is very unlikely. But she's there, she's having a great time. I've been getting photos every day. It's a really, really awesome trip. She's out there with her best friend, and I'm watching her rabbits while she's away. And I love rabbits. I've only had one friend that's had a rabbit before for a pet. They are absolutely adorable. Meanwhile, they will eat a lot of your shit. Yeah. Because I have had to take a look at her carpet under her couch in the living room while she's away, because Biscuit, her son, will constantly like roll up the towel with like his mouth and expose the carpet and start eating the carpet.
Yeah. Harley
I
does
give
that
them
too.
treats. I give them hay. I give them pellets. I give them food, greens, leafy greens, every single day. I show them love and care, and what does he do? He eats the fucking carpet.
Yep. I'm in the same boat, King. Same boat.
Ugh. Drives me to drink.
And she's really obsessed with socks. She loves a sock. She goes into my mom's room specifically because for some reason she leaves her socks on the floor when she takes them off.
Are you a no sock person in the house, or are you a sock
I'm a sock
person?
24/7. I only take them off when I shower.
24/7? Okay.
Yep.
You don't like showing
I don't show the dogs.
You don't show the dogs?
The dogs are undercover at all times. They need to be restrained.
You don't take care of your dogs?
I do take care of my dogs. Hey.
What?
I take care of my dogs. I just
I'm
don't
just
like
saying,
showing them. I don't like having them
That's
out and
fair.
about and shit.
That's fair. But if you take care of them, why wouldn't you want to show them?
Because
my feet you don't want people.
My feet get cold really easily.
Damn
it. Shadow wants to get out. Hold on.
Okay. Now bring her over here. Grab her by the little... No, okay. Grab her by the scruff of her neck or whatever. People say that that's animal abuse, but it's really not. At least I don't think so, because there's like that little fatty part behind there. If you grab a little bit further down, they're gonna scream. But if you grab them by like the back, if a mother can carry her little cat babies with her teeth, I think you picking them up with your hand is fine.
By the scruff?
By the scruff.
It's fair.
I was like, you should pick her up by the scruff and bring her over.
Just
because everyone's always just like, that's animal abuse. They feel that. It's like, well, then why aren't they screaming?
Yeah.
If you pick them up like literally anywhere else, they're gonna scream.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's just stupid people in comments and stuff.
I know. People think they're like veterinarians.
Yeah, I need to stop arguing with people online.
Yeah, you do.
Because I realize that it's just you're always gonna lose, even if you think you're right.
Yeah.
You can't change those people any more than they can change you. And
Yep.
if you look at it from that perspective, maybe people online could stop arguing, but they can't. Speaking of crazy things going online, Kanye West has been going.
That man had like a
absolutely
24-hour crash out online.
It's still going on. It's still happening.
It's still happening?
It's like a whole marathon. Yeah, dude.
Holy
shit.
I need to go look.
Dude, look at the yesterday. I swear to God, yesterday I could go to his profile and it wasn't
he's just
like flagged or anything.
Born?
Yeah, dude, it's nuts. Dude, I tweeted this, which by the way, you should go and look at. Yeah, I went to go look and see if he had finally had a glass of water, but I went to his profile and it was flagged saying this account might include sensitive content, and I was like, oh shit. I swear to God, I could have just gone to his profile yesterday and it would have been nothing. And I see people online still trying to cope with the fact that he's made really good music, but I don't know about you, but I try a lot of times to, a lot of people on this show comment on this show saying that they appreciate us because we tend to look at the middle line, like we're not always black and white. We try and look at like what's in between and like see both sides and whatnot. I try to do that, like, the separate the art from the artist thing, but for years I have not been able to do that with Kanye.
No, Kanye sucks, dude. Like I don't even give a fuck about the music he's made. Like it's just bad to me.
At some point, you just and a lot of people can make this whole thing like, oh, he's just like, he's autistic, or he's just going through like a tough time, like he's off his meds. It's like, well, maybe you should get back on them, man. And that's coming from somebody that like has been on medication and still takes medication for like my own mental health issues. And it's like, I can't. At some point, you need to be responsible for your own shit. And it's like, I think a lot of people, especially people in the high up in the like mainstream, people that are really famous, are using that as like an excuse for their shitty behavior and whatnot. But I don't get how people are still defending Kanye, if I'm being completely real about this.
I think the people that do are just complete trolls and trying to like look for a reaction out of people. Because ain't no way that you're like, oh, fuck yeah, dude. Unless you're a white supremacist and, a Nazi. Then, yeah, I can see you agreeing with him. But
yeah, which is crazy, dude. The since the inauguration and Elon Musk up there doing some of the stupidest fucking shit I have ever seen anybody do, and also even add to the stupidity, the people that are defending it and stuff. It's just it's wild.
Rough.
Like, I don't know how much we can get away with saying on YouTube and whatnot, but I just it's very hard to have hope in humanity right now. But I think what's really important is to and I don't mean this in like a go outside and touch grass kind of way, but go outside, go take a walk, go,
not everything is the internet.
Go out there and be in a space of people, or like with your friends, your family, something that's positive, and just take a breath for a moment. I can't remember where I saw this. I think it was a host on The View was saying something about this. I think they had said something like, I forget exactly what they called it, but I'm going to call it the mess, right?
Okay.
Which is like everything that's happening politically right now, that's happening in the world and whatnot. Like, you can look at the mess, but do not stare at it because it will drive you fucking insane.
Absolutely.
And I remember I was venting to my therapist about a lot of stuff happening, everything that's going on right now in the world, and seeing some people in my own life that are just buying into all of the bullshit and driving myself crazy. Yeah. And she had a point where she was like, well, you don't always have to, be so focused on that. And it sounds really simple. Or it sounds like it's hard to do. But if you really try, I think it's super easy to just disconnect from that.
Yeah. And it's good to take breaks, especially like off of social media and all that bullshit that's just constantly happening. Like, we should not have access to everything all the time.
Yeah, the human brain was not meant to absorb all that information at once.
No, it's not. So not even a little bit.
When I'm at night and I'm wondering why I can't sleep, maybe I should take my own advice.
I get that. I get that very much. I literally use my phone until I'm tired, and I'm like, okay, good night. And I wonder why I toss and turn.
All right. Well, I want to get into some distractions with you, some stuff that's been happening in the world right now. I know that music is a big thing to you. Music is a big thing to me. I remember that you would ask me if I wanted to see the Grammys, but unfortunately I was busy that day, so I didn't get to see it.
Yeah.
Would you like to give us a run through of your experience of the Grammys of 2025?
I gotta say, this Grammys was probably the best Grammys in many years that they finally put on. It was very much female dominated. A whole bunch of female artists, well-deserving female artists, won a bunch of awards and just, sorry to say it, stomped the men in the music industry. And I was living. Chaperone won a fucking Grammy, bitch. Best New Artist.
Yeah. She performed, right?
And she performed
Pink Pony Club.
Oh my goodness. Literally, it was insane to see. And I'm sure she thought the fucking same. I'm sure she was feeling on fucking cloud nine. But the entire, the celebrity section just yelling the song back at her. Bro, I'm sure she was fucking living.
Yeah, it was making up for the time when she screamed it at the VIP section.
Yeah. Like, you guys are fucking losers.
I got nothing against Pink Pony Club, but I feel like the last award show that I saw her at, she also performed Pink Pony Club. Am I right?
Yeah.
She performs that song a lot. I really wanted to play Red Wine Supernova, but she never does at these shows.
That's fair. I just think
it's either that or Hot to Go.
I feel like she definitely sang Pink Pony Club because the Grammys were in LA and all of the fires, and it's about a club in LA. In California in general. So it was kind of like her song to California while everything was going on, because they were also raising money the entire time for people in the fires and stuff. And they had a big group of firemen, firewomen come, and they presented a few awards and stuff, and they got to do a few things, and it was really cool. Sabrina Carpenter won a few Grammys. Incredible. Yeah. Literally incredible.
I saw a video of Billie Eilish waiting to talk to her or something like that. And
she looked nervous.
Yeah. It's so I know it's not, some people might be like, oh, it's not adorable to be nervous or whatnot, but I thought it was kind of cute.
It's adorable. I think that's wholesome. Yeah. She was
it's so much respect. Yeah, exactly.
It shows you're humble when you're nervous to meet one of your peers, Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially with, they've both been in the industry for a while, just finally got discovered later.
Was Sabrina's more recent, right?
Well, she's been around. She's been in the industry for since she was a kid.
Oh no, I mean her huge
she
meteoric
blew
rise
up
is very recent.
Yeah, within the past year or two. She's been
I hear her
killing
music
it.
everywhere now.
Yes, dude. It slays. She's fucking awesome. She's so funny. And she just has like that she plays like a very like, cuz she's big on humor, so she adds that to her performances, and it's just so much fun to see. So she did incredible, and she also performed. She did like a medley, like a mashup of a few of her songs. That. Yeah, me too.
It's always a good idea to do medleys and stuff at those awards, because it's like you got I saw an old David Bowie speech. I forget it. I think it was the Grammys or something. He went up and he was like, I was told I can only say 5. I was like, I can only say 5 words. And he's like, well, that was 5 right there.
Fuck.
There's
God damn it.
And then at one point, like when he just stops counting, and then he just steps away from the podium, and he's like, what a fucking legend, man.
What a guy.
Dude, David Bowie, if he was still alive, like David Bowie, Freddie Mercury, they would absolutely adore people like Chappell Roan, Billie Eilish, Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah.
There's absolutely like adore them. And I see people commenting like,
they made
real music. They made real music. Like they would absolutely like, what the fuck?
Like, shut up, dude. Because Elton John is obsessed with fucking Chappell Roan, dude. Like, come on. So she performed. She won a few Grammys. I think she won like 2 or 3, which is slay. Beyonce finally won Album of the Year, a very long overdue award for Miss Knowles Carter, and it was literally insane. The entire fucking room erupted into cheers. They were so happy for her,
especially Kanye.
Wow, you're funny.
I am. She had the best music video of all time.
What a guy.
He's been standing up for women since that one moment.
That one moment he did, just to shit on Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Just kind of wild. That wasn't even at the Grammys. That was at the VMAs.
I don't even know music award shows anymore. It's like VMAs, Grammys, iHeart Music Awards.
iHeart Music Awards. Fuck. Okay, who else? Billie Eilish performed. Unfortunately, she did not win any Grammys, but that's okay. She still had she's
got a lot, right?
Yeah, she has a few.
Yeah, she's got a swimming pool made out of like melted down Grammys.
Yeah. What's it called? She still had an incredible album that just came out that was nominated a few times, but didn't win. That's okay.
Yeah, I'd be honored to just be nominated.
Yeah, that's wild as fuck. Beyonce also won Best Country Album, which is nuts. Shit. Nuts. And do you know Doechii?
Yeah, I just recently discovered Doechii.
Dude, I am obsessed.
Her fucking song, what is it? What is it? The one about her talking about how she she likes doing drugs.
Denial.
She likes going to Hollywood parties.
Denial is a River.
Yeah, I love that fucking song.
Such a good fucking song. That entire album, mwah!
Yeah.
And she just joined as the 3rd ever woman to win Best Rap Album.
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah, and Cardi B, who was the 2nd ever woman to win Best Rap Album, presented that award. So it was kind of like a passing of the torch moment. It was really wholesome.
That's really wholesome.
Yeah, it was really fucking awesome. And Doechii is, dude, the talent is unfucking real. If you watch her Tiny Desk concert, wow, fucking insane.
I'm going to favorite that right now and add it to my watch later.
Fucking insane. It is so good.
I love Tiny Desk. Do you see that they're doing a contest, Tiny Desk, for it's like, do you want to perform on Tiny Desk?
That's crazy.
Do you want to perform on this Tiny Desk?
Right here on this Tiny Desk?
You want to ride on this Tiny Desk?
God.
What was that?
Doechii. She's a fellow Florida girly. We love to see it. My girlie's from Tampa. Yes.
Doechii, tiny concert is like what I have.
Tiny concert.
It's a tiny concert.
It's a tiny one. And she also performed one of the best performances of the night. Literally insane. She kills it every single time. Yes, Sabrina Carpenter also had a very, very good Tiny Desk concert.
Well, those are both saved.
Have you seen Billie Eilish's most recent one?
Nope. Go and find that.
Got him. That one really good too.
God damn it. God
damn it.
God damn it. These they're just always looking at their phones. Concert.
Truly
did you ever see the Mac? Were you ever into Mac Miller?
A little bit. That dude was very talented, though.
Such a shame. I hate it when we lose people way too fucking early in life. It's really sad.
Very
you know
sad.
who I was thinking about the other day? Because I saw a picture of Alexa Bliss backstage at the Royal Rumble, and the back of her jacket, it says like "Fiend Forever," but it's like it has like in white, like in between the letters, it spells out "Friends Forever."
Mm-hmm.
I miss Bray Wyatt.
Me too.
Yeah, man, music is
fucking awesome. The Grammys were fucking great. Benson Boone, he performed. That man, he'd be doing flips. He'd be doing flips. I'll tell you that much. You know. Ray also performed. She's a singer. Her vocals were.
I'm unfamiliar.
Woo! She was really good. Cynthia Erivo, she performed. It was like a tribute to someone. I can't remember. Quincy Jones, I think. It was a tribute to Quincy Jones. Nice. And she her vocals, bitch. When I was watching, my edibles had just hit when she started performing.
Oh, damn.
So I was levitating, bitch. That was incredible to witness.
Music has been a big part of our lives, you and mine. And I would say that the year that I really started listening to a lot of different music, because I grew up listening to just the CDs that my dad had, which was a lot of Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, Billy Joel. I know Billy Joel was like weird to be put on that list. I started getting my own musical taste in 2005, 2006.
Okay.
So there are some songs that turned 20 years old this year. And I wanted to do a little music quiz with you. And see if you can tell me with multiple choice options the top 10 songs from 2005.
Ooh, I'm ready.
We're pretty close in age, so
yes.
I want to see if you know some of these.
I would want to say I was pretty sentient in 2005, 2006.
Some would say almost too sentient.
Almost too sentient.
Yeah. Did you know you were gay then?
Probably. Because I liked wearing polos and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to give credit. I don't want to give credit to not give credit to this person. I can't remember them off the top of my head, but if I keep going on my phone, I'm going. There was a TikTok that I saw for somebody saying, I watched a lot of, for context, they're gay. He said, growing up, I watched a lot of these stereotypical romance movies where a man and a woman would cuddle and like kiss and whatnot. And I still turned out pretty gay.
Yeah.
You know what's going to happen if your child sees two men kissing on screen and he like flicks the camera and he's like, nothing, dumbass, or something.
Hard facts.
But yeah. Anyway, back to the Billboard Top 100 list of 2005. We're going to do the top 10.
Okay.
This first question. Obviously, what was the top number one song of 2005? A, Drop It Like It's Hot by Snoop Dogg featuring Pharrell.
Okay.
B, We Belong Together by Mariah Carey. Or C, Ponder Replay by Rihanna.
Was it We Belong Together? Mariah Carey?
It was.
Yeah.
Drop It Like It's Hot was actually number 73.
Wow.
I think. Unless it's 13 and I just wrote a weird 1. Or 23. It could be 73, 13, or 23.
Okay.
I don't know. And then Ponder Replay by Rihanna was number 18.
Wow. And those fucking songs were going hard.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay.
Number 2. What was the top 2 song of 2005? A, Switch by Will Smith. Holiday by Green Day. Or Holla Back Girl by Gwen Stefani. Gwyneth Stefani.
Was it Holla Back Girl?
It was. Holy shit. That was number 2. Holiday was number 39.
Okay.
And Switch was number 28.
Okay.
That was the first song that I ever heard by Will Smith. Outside
Switch.
of like his stuff from like Fresh Prince. Yeah, do you remember that one?
No.
Yo, Mike
Oh, I do know that song.
You do this one? Okay, yeah. All right, cool. Hopefully we don't get demonetized for that one. What was I on? Oh yeah, number 3. Top third song of 2005. A, My Humps by the Black Eyed Peas.
Okay.
B, Let Me Love You by Mario. C, Scars by Papa Roach.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
I
these
feel
are gonna
like-
get a little bit harder.
I feel like Papa Roach was not number 3. You said My Humps.
Yeah.
What else?
Let Me Love You by Mario.
Oh, Let Me Love You by Mario. That's true. Oh man, I'm between My Humps and Let Me Love You.
We could always do a coin flip.
No.
No, we know you don't have a quarter on you.
I'm going to say Let Me Love You.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Let's go, dude.
I know we're only on now we're on 4, but I know that there's only 10 questions here. But did you see this before I?
No. No, not at all.
All right. Number 4. Top 4 song of 2005. Lonely No More by Rob Thomas. The Pretender by the Foo Fighters.
Oh wow.
Or Since You've Been Gone by Kelly Clarkson.
Since You've Been Gone.
Yes, that was the 4th song. Lonely No More by Rob Thomas was number 22.
Okay.
Yeah, and The Pretender was not even a 2005 song. That song came out in 2007. Number 5 was the top 5th song of 2005. One Two Step by Ciara featuring Missy Elliott.
Okay.
B, Mr. Brightside by The Killers. Or C, How We Do by The Game featuring 50 Cent.
So you said 1 2 Step.
Mm-hmm.
Sierra. That's a good song. What
Did
else?
I say Ciara? Mr. Brightside by The Killers.
Mr. Brightside. And then that 50 Cent song. I don't think it's that
Yeah.
one. 1 2 Step or Mr. Brightside. Oh my god. Is it 1 2 Step?
Yes.
Let's fucking go, bitch. I'm unstoppable right now.
Next episode, you're going to have to find something to quiz me on.
Okay.
It may not have to be music. You can quiz me on like anything. You should quiz me on wrestling.
Okay.
Get like really weird wrestling questions.
Okay.
All right. All right. 6. Top 6 song of 2005. A, Let Me Go by 3 Doors Down. B, Beverly Hills by Weezer. Or C, Gold Digger
Oh
by
shit.
our boy
Kanye West.
featuring Jamie
Oh,
Foxx.
I think it's Gold Digger.
It is Gold Digger.
Yeah. I knew
Yeah.
it was Gold Digger.
Yeah. Man. All right. Number 7. Oh, wait. Weezer came. I forgot that I was reading these off. I like how I kind of wrote this down. Let Me Go by 3 Doors Down was actually number 38.
Okay.
20. Beverly Hills by Weezer was number 20.
Okay.
And I don't know if I read it off of the last one, but Mr. Brightside by The Killers charted at number 16.
Interesting.
And How We Do by The Game featuring 50 Cent charted at 19.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Top 7th song of 2005. Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Green Day. Wake Me Up When September Ends by Green Day.
Oh wow.
Or Photograph by Nickelback.
Oh shit. Okay.
All 3 amazing bangers.
All 3 bangers and very popular. All 3 of them.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And sorry for the shameless plug here, but while you come up with your answer, if you guys like these songs, these are 3 songs that I play on my drum streams over on Twitch. I started streaming again on Saturday, drum streams. I do live drum covers, so come over to twitch.tv/The Dairy Boy, and you might be able to hear Photograph, Wake Me Up When September Ends, or Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
I'm gonna say Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
Yes! Wake Me Up When September Ends by Green Day actually charted at 39, and Photograph by Nickelback charted at 43.
Wow.
All right, you're doing so good so far.
Thanks,
if
bestie.
you already have a passing grade.
I'm so
So-
thankful.
Top 8 song of 2005. A, Obsession by Frankie J featuring Baby Bash. B, Candy Shop by 50 Cent featuring Olivia. Or C, Listen to Your Heart by DHT.
What was the middle one?
Candy Shop by 50 Cent.
Candy Shop.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is this just super easy? Am I crazy?
I don't know. I don't know how I'm getting these. It just whatever feels right.
You're doing pretty well. I'd say that you have a pretty good gut instinct, bestie.
Thanks,
All right.
bestie.
Number 9, for some reason, I don't have an A or B written down. It's just...
You just gave me the answer.
Oh! You didn't see?
No, I didn't see.
I can't think of...
Can't think of any other songs.
All right. Top 9 song of 2005. A, Slow Down. Was that Nelly?
Sure.
B, Savin' Me by Nickelback. Or C, Don't You by the Pussycat Dolls featuring Busta Rhymes. I'm gonna need you to struggle with this one for a tiny bit. All right, that's enough.
Don't Ya by the Pussycat Dolls.
Yes!
Yeah!
How did you guess? Holy fuck! Oh my god! Holy shit!
fuck,
Okay,
dude.
well this has just been a complete waste of my energy. Number 10.
Give me that 10, baby. Let me get that perfect score.
The top 10 song of 2005. I would laugh if you get this wrong. To be fair, this isn't really a hard quiz. I'm just realizing. You and Me by Lifehouse. Behind Those Hazel Eyes by Kelly Clarkson. Or Karma by Alicia Keys.
Behind Those Hazel Eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect score, baby.
Congratulations!
That was
You
the
win
best I've ever
opportunity.
done on a trivia.
Yeah, you win the opportunity to quiz me next week. What if this is a thing where it's like the winner gets to quiz the other next week, and if we keep losing or something like that, then it's just the punishment is basically, because we did punishments before.
Yeah.
But what if the punishment is
You just have
if
to
you
keep taking
lose,
quizzes.
You just have to keep taking quizzes and get embarrassed.
So funny. I love that idea, actually.
Okay, cool. Let's do it. Man, we came up with a segment in real time. This could be a keeper. All right, so You and Me by Lifehouse. I was actually hoping that maybe you would pick this one because it charted incredibly close to 10. It charted at 12.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Cause
And Karma by Alicia.
and me.
Karma by Alicia Keys charted at 56.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty slay.
It is pretty slay.
That was a lot of fun. I had a great time.
I'm glad. Even though at the end I was just like, God damn it.
I had a
I had a
blast.
lot of fun. I had a blast doing that. Yeah. So let's if you guys want more of that, let us know in the comments, please. Give us that engagement. Please. There was something I wanted to show you before we move on to our next segment, but I can't remember what it was. I feel like it was a TikTok or something that I had saved that I wanted to share with you. Can we play this? Are you logged into Twitter on your desktop by chance?
Maybe.
I was gonna say, can we play this video? It's a video of somebody I think it's one of those AI apps or whatever, but somebody took some of Kanye's recent tweets.
No, I'm not.
And not the crazy ones, but and turned it into a country song.
I'm not signed in.
Uh-oh. Okay, I'm just gonna play it.
I turned down 3 folders this week with me. I wish kids in wheelchairs. I don't take photos, respectful when I take photos. Puff, we love you. I'll move, cutting the grass every couple of years.
I just want to point out that said, I don't want to go to your fancy restaurants. Ramen noodles and Doritos was made for a reason. Anyway, this I'm going to stop this because this had absolutely nothing to do with anything. All right, today's the Super Bowl, everybody. So recently there was something, the NFL was trending, and I had heard a lot about this, that I forget who was playing. It was like to decide who was going to go to the
it was the
Super
Bills
Bowl.
and the Chiefs, and then the Commanders and the Eagles.
Okay. In one of those games, I'm not mistaken, the referees, is it 100% confirmed that they screwed and tampered with the game, or is that just like heavily debated?
It's heavily implied because they make it a little obvious that they're pretty biased, and it's like even the announcers and shit and like commentators kind of make jokes about it because they can see it. So it's kind of like it feels like a known thing, but can't really do anything about it because, you know, it's the NFL.
Yeah. You know, they want to have all that extra revenue stream coming in from Taylor Swift and her, I guess, currently problematic boyfriend.
I mean, all I saw was like people kind of being like, "Oh my god, I can't believe he said it's an honor to have the president," or whatever. But he said whoever the president is. He didn't say, "Oh my god, it's such an honor to have Donald Trump at our game today."
Whoever the president is.
Yeah.
I remember, like, because this wasn't before it was like either going to be Harris or Trump, right? It was just what was it? This was very recent, like when Trump was like straight up president.
Yeah, it was like a few days ago.
So how could he say something like whoever's president? It's
'Cause
like,
he
is
means,
Trump
like,
not going to be president tomorrow? Or like any president, like a
Whoever it
president
was.
of Kellogg?
No, he was saying like whoever is the president at the current time. Like whether that was Kamala Harris, whether that was Donald Trump, whether that's George Bush. He's saying whoever the president is of the United States, it's an honor to have them.
Why did you sound so offended?
I didn't sound offended.
I was like, I'm sorry, did I hurt your feelings about Travis Kelce?
No, because you were like, "Oh, what does that mean? Oh, what do you mean that whoever's the president?" And I was like, "What?" I was like, "What do you mean? Like, how are you?"
Because the way that it's phrased sounds dumb, where he's just like, "Oh, you know, whoever the president is at the Super Bowl," when he was already the president. Oh, you know, whoever the president is at the Super Bowl, like, he couldn't be president. He may not be president then. It could be a president of a company, or it could be a president of the NFL, or not just the president of the United States, just any president, period.
He just meant, like, whoever is in charge at the current time. It's really cool to have you there.
I see. All right. Y'all, thank you so much for coming to this episode of the Daydream Arcade Podcast. If you're on Spotify, Apple, whatnot, subscribe and maybe leave a review. It'll help Harley become a very well-rounded dog, and you know what?
And not
I
cry.
love you, and not cry. We don't like crying in this house.
No.
Whoever wins the Super Bowl tonight, I hope that the halftime show is going to be crazy.
Yep.
And
I'm excited to see it.
Sick, Drake. Okay, goodbye.
Bye.